Man, so yeah, but this guys, welcome back, man, to the channel, and welcome back again, man, to the series F1 2020 drivers career mode. Still the very same guy, Nkonzenhle Mbuthu, aka Elgaector, still this little guy, and I'm gonna guys on mechanic guys, so it's part, and thank you guys so much for the support, remember to me. So yeah, this is Monza race. uh I'm not really ready for the race, but qualifying went well. I'm not gonna lie. So with that positivity in my mind, I should be able to, yeah, to perform. That's one thing I'm really thinking about right now. Nothing else on my mind. I'm just gonna be quiet until the cameo is done, and then I'll talk afterwards.
We're back in Italy once again for another round of the Formula One World Championship. And what a great race is in store for us today here at the oldest circuit on the calendar. Monza hosted its first race all the way back in 1922. We're 12 miles northeast of Milan for today's Grand Prix at a Monza circuit where we can expect top speeds of around 215 miles per hour. 11 corners on this 3.6-mile track, with 7 of those coming in the form of chicanes. And with a good slipstream and DRS open, there should be plenty of opportunity for some passing here today. Anthony Davidson is alongside me as usual for the race today. So, let's briefly discuss Lewis Hamilton. Looks like they've got a tough race in store today as grid penalties from changing power unit components has forced them further down the field.
But on the bright side, at least those fresh components can help them maintain the power they need to come through the pack. I expect to see them take a more aggressive approach today to make up for the compromised start.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Morgan lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Vettel, Alexander Albon, and Perez, Gasly, Kvyat, Stroll, and Daniel Ricciardo, Norris, Ocon, Carlos Sainz, and Hamilton, Leclerc, Giovinazzi, Kevin Magnussen, and Roman Grosjean, Russell, and Nicholas Latifi. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Okay, this is the team's home race. We're all relying on you to impress today.
Wow, pressure. Well, to maintain like the strategy. How many laps? 18 laps. I may use a lot of fuel, so I will leave it like this. Okay, I mean there's like nothing really much to be changed there, so let's go.
Okay, our system checks are good. To stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap. Radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
Okay, not bad. Why am I going straight to the grid? What? Okay.
rest of the grid is full. Taking through the yellow flags. get some heat into those tyres. This energy. Much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon. Sebastian is in the pits. Of fuel remaining. job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. The car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap form. This is your final lap of the race. There's only one lap of fuel remaining. That's a race win. You've really been great today.
There it is then, victory in the Italian Grand Prix. An historic race and an achievement they can be immensely proud of. And talk to me, what do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I'd say it was down once again to good, consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things right today and the results speak for themselves.
And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top once again. A sublime race today and a stunning win for Ferrari. Let's see how the drivers' standings have changed. Morgan takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
Lance Stroll certainly put in an impressive performance today. No doubt his team and fans are extremely proud.
It's time to check out the Constructors' standings. The current championship leaders still hold top spot, but that gap is getting smaller. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Okay, alright, cool guys. So look at this. Voucher was just there. So the thing that actually compromised me, it was that penalty. So I had to drive a little bit safe, but also I had to send it so that I could at least extend the gap. So that was that thing that destroyed me at the end. But Lewis did not score, so which means we are on top on the championship now. We may have taken championship lead, but yeah, it was not an easy race. but also like, not difficult because as soon as I got free air, I just full send it, and the undercut worked just beautifully. It worked so nice because I saw him leaving the pit. I was like, I'm just gonna full send it. I'm not gonna worry about who says what whatsoever. No. So I mean, like the race was not that bad, also, but not that good. So I got my penalties, of which I'm really surprised, like, as to how come am I quick on in Monza because this is a track that I struggle with. It's not one of my favorite tracks, but I try to learn. And yeah, with no assist as well. I mean, it felt really good. Felt super incredible. So like not much overtaking happened there because I was in front. Obviously, if I had to be stuck overtaking cars, I wouldn't have won the race. So that was the thing that was on my mind throughout. That I had to be clear on the track so at least I can make it work. So yeah, we tried. The Williams, yeah, actually gave me DRS, but then by the time I came on the second time, it kind of helped me because it made Voucher to be very slow. So yeah, I mean, I felt really good. Felt really good. Wait, did I get him here? I think I went around the outside if I'm not mistaken. I did a small lockup because I was not too sure which way I wanted to go. But other than that, man, the race was perfectly controlled. Yeah, like that corner, this corner especially compromised me a lot. Like, cause I could not do anything about it. If I just send it, I was gonna crash immediately. So yeah, we tried, man. We tried our best, and I'm really excited with this result. Yeah, here I had to full send it. Unfortunately, luckily, like there's enough gap there for your car to squeeze in, and also for you to get like that traction that you need for your next corner. So yeah, I mean on the next after that, I just went straight and I just won the race. Valtteri almost got me because of the penalties, but yeah, we managed to control the race just beautifully, perfect, and yeah, it was just clean on my behalf. And yeah, man, it's one of those races. I mean, I'm really to just prove a point. I'm really happy with like Sebastian that is was there also, but he was not that quick. I don't know why, but we scored just a chunk of points for the team. All right, guys, let's continue. But I mean, like the race felt super good. No lie.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours.
Thank you.
You're leading the championship. Are you happy to be there or feeling the pressure?
Oh, it's my first time. So I was right. I'll just call it for the friends.
It's safe to
Fans.
say you're smashing everyone's expectations, isn't it? Great. Well, that's everything.
No worries. So yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with what turned up today. To be honest with you, I woke up and I didn't even feel like recording, just because it's cold and it's a weekend. I was like, how about I just jump on the wheel? Um, and yeah, we're performing so far. We're doing great things, and all that. So, it's one thing I'm still skeptical about. So I have like 6 races to go. 6 races, that's about 6 days per race. I have to squeeze in like those days, probably within I don't know what like time frame, but yeah, I mean so far so good. Let me just put like the older components. 1717. I'll fit this one. I'm gonna put this one. So the thing is, I may take a penalty pretty soon, but I don't think that should be the case though. I'm making sure like that the we actually going to Singapore, so I'll make sure I save as much of an engine as possible when I go next. So guys, thank you so much again. Oh yeah, so I just lead the championship by 1 point now. Um, And yeah, the constructors one, it's a little bit tricky. They are leading us by nearly 100 points. 6 races. Hmm. Within the next 6 races, I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but we'll see. So guys, thank you so much again for watching. Dream is to me, man. Still the very same guy. Nkonzenhle Mbuthu, aka Elgaector. Let's look, guy. Getting this, I think I love you, bro. See you guys on next one. Cheers. I'm signing out right now. Catch you guys. I'm out of here. PS. Thank you so much. Oh, so this was my fourth race win in a row. Wow. So joining Ferrari could have put me in that spot, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm not really worried about it, but we'll see.